I have a video idea that's been rolling around in my head for a while. And seeing as how this is the 4th of July tomorrow, and you couldn't pay me to go out on the mountain tomorrow, or this weekend I should say, it'd be a frickin' circus. That video idea is kind of personal, but I think of experiences on the mountain that have changed me in some way. And I'm not talking about like the first time you go out in the dark or anything like that. I mean, something substantial. Well, I can think of three trips. First one is obviously the first time I got an elk. I hit her. That's a good trail. I hit her. Holy crap. Don't tell me I'm gonna fill my tag on opening day. I'm on a multi-season tag. No effing way. That was also my first archery hunt. To put that in context, is that I had been hunting elk for probably about 6 years prior to that hunt, and I didn't get anywhere. You know, it's like that hunt, everything that I had done in the 6 years prior was just all the pieces were coming together, experience-wise. And I like to joke, there's a clip from that movie Moana that if you have a kid, they've probably seen it, where she goes, "I am self-taught."
You can't sail?
I am self-taught.
That's me. I'm self-taught. No one taught me how to hunt elk. I had to figure it, like everybody else in my generation, I had to figure it out on my own. Kind of like gardening. So, first elk was my first archery season. My first pack out. First solo pack out. Second experience was actually a few years ago. I spent about 9 or 10 days solo on the mountain. It was like playing alone, you know, the TV series, but without the starvation contest and without the primitive camping. Now, in that trip, there was a number of things that left a mark. The first one of which was finding a tree carving from 1829. Jed Smith. It wraps around the tree and it starts here. So Jed Smith killed 2 Indians near this tree in 1820. It could be entirely the case that that tree carving was someone did that like 50 years ago as a prank, you know. However, that particular aspen that was carved on was the oldest aspen I have ever seen. It was really big around. You can tell when they're old because the trunk diameter gets huge, and then they really start to bark up and almost looks like pine bark, the texture. That tree was really old, and every other tree around it had died and fallen. It was standing there by itself. So that makes me think that maybe it was legit. Regardless if it was legit or not, it left a mark on me. It changed me a bit because it made me realize the history in those mountains. There's history in those mountains. And in an odd way, in my own way, maybe I was following in the footsteps of the original mountain men. And that thought stuck with me. And when you're out there by yourself, you'll think all kinds of things when you've been out there long enough. They also say that history is cyclical. The way things have been going, you get the feeling down in your core, down in your gut, down in your soul that something's gonna happen soon. Something bad. Don't know what it is, but feels like something bad's gonna happen. It's a question of when. That was the first thing on that trip that changed me, that left a mark. Second thing was having a whole herd of elk coming right in on me. AC. I don't like getting too hokey, but it was almost like a spiritual moment because I spent so long chasing elk, in the past, and having those elk come in like that, it's almost like the mountain was trying to tell me something. I know it sounds hokey, but getting that close to elk and seeing those rutting elk, that was an experience that I'll never forget, and I got some great footage of it. The only reason why I got footage of it is because I was hunting deer, not elk. So if I can't shoot them with my smoke pole, then I'll shoot them with my camera. And that's what I did. That's why I got that footage. If that was an actual elk hunt, I would not have gotten that footage. And the third thing on that trip that changed me was time away from family. It just, when you spend a long time away from your family, it makes you appreciate it more. Yeah. And it made me think of the time off spent on this hunt. The time off spent on this hunt is time off that should have been spent on a limited entry hunt, not on a general season hunt. And my wife made a time because she knew it was important to me. And it was important to me that I caught myself there. Was or is? I don't know. And the last item that changed me was just last year. And That was when I almost got ran through by a bull elk. He almost ran, I don't know. I think he was as surprised as I was. Oh my God. Holy fuck. I had a bull right there. Oh fuck, there's another one over there. Oh my God. Oh fuck. Oh my God. He was right here. That bull could have taken me out if he wanted to. And that just happened last year. And the funny thing is that was the most underwatched video, but yet it was such a profound moment. You know, it was disappointing. I don't really make videos for likes and subscribes and all that. You know, that's not why I make videos. In fact, most of my hunting videos have unlisted, so they don't come up in search queries. If you know where my channel is, you can find my videos. They're all in playlists on my main page. But I haven't said anything, but I've made posts, but I've unlisted all my videos, and you can still watch them if you want, and I'll link to them in this video. But yeah, I mean, that was such a profound moment. It was such an underwatched video. It's kind of disappointing. Even when I had those elk come in like 30 yards, and not too many people watched that video either. It's surprising. You figure that one got a lot of views, and it didn't. So there it is, my most profound moments on the mountain. Just a little sharing. All right, you have a good one.